Yeah.
Let it rip.
Yeah. Very good. Morning, everybody. How are we today?
Good, good.
Got to comb that bum fluff.
Jimmy's got a hat on. Wombat's got a hat on. Why haven't you got a bag on? Hey?
Do I have to go put a hat on too?
A bag would be preferable. Very long one. Over your shoulder.
I got too many of those, man. I keep breaking through them. I don't know what's going on.
Jim, you could almost pass as an older version of Adam Savage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, James.
But he still does have some hair growing though, so that's probably the difference.
Yeah, I would say so. He's got some left on top. Yeah, but first of all, I want to say, Wombat, how are you feeling? Still under COVID, or are you clear?
No, still COVID positive and still symptomatic. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. So are you able to work from home?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. Well, at least you can draw a little pay there. I mean, I don't know how things work there if you're,
No, I just had last week's been all sick leave, so.
Yeah. Oh, bummer. And James,
that's
you're
right.
outside.
I've got a shit ton.
Looks like a beautiful day you're at.
Yeah, I'd taken my son to some BMX coaching session.
Okay.
So
all right.
He's into hour 2 of his track training with his professional coach.
Okay.
So yeah.
It looks like a beautiful day out there.
It is very lovely. Very lovely in the sun.
Okay.
It's great.
Excellent.
I'm trying to make sure I don't get the sun in the camera.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll do my best.
Oh, well.
Yeah, don't rub it in, James.
Right here.
Oh. So. Oh. But yeah. Tim had an awesome. Oh.
Yeah, beautiful day out there. Definitely. It's
he's working on a walk.
I'm looking, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, perfect. Right underneath the shade of the trees. Beautiful.
Yep.
Paul,
Not
good
to be cool about it, by the way.
Jason, good to see you. How's everybody doing?
Recovering. I did my back yesterday morning, and so went and played golf like an idiot, and played pretty right until 2 or 3 this morning.
There you go. Golf's bad for you, Jace.
No, it's not. Putting on a sock's bad for you. That's how it happened.
Okay, fair.
Oh, mate, I got up yesterday morning, 4:45, did my normal routine, turned on the kettle, turned on the TV, turned on the kettle, made a coffee. I take my clothes down and leave them in the morning downstairs. That way I don't have to turn the lights on the bedroom and, not get in trouble for that. And then got up, did that, grabbed my socks, went to put my right sock on, put my foot up, and was like, oh, Jesus, I'm dying.
Oh, back problems?
Fucking that was a back problem. Here we go. Look out.
What we got now?
Hey.
Hey, James, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, hanging in there, man. One day at a time. Michigan, hello.
I know that's great.
There used to be a show, wasn't it? One day at a time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Ed. Yeah, that's right.
His camera's off. Thank God for that,
man.
Well, we got James outside, and we got James outside. We got James and James outside.
Nope, he's gone.
Nope, he popped out. Okay. No, he'll be back.
He's gone.
He'll be back.
He said,
peace out on the models front with everyone. Bilge, how you doing on that Chevy?
I've been so flat out with work that I just come the afternoon and I'm fragged. So
okay. All right. What do you do? What's your occupation?
I'm lead art.
Stands
Well,
in the
at the
street,
moment, I'm acting tree officer for Lismore City Council.
Ah, okay. Oh, it looks like James coming back.
So
Trying to.
yeah, I've got to deal. I've got to basically
out.
deal with all the customer requests with urban trees and rural trees, and anything to do with trees in the Shire. So
That looks like a nice
Well,
coffee cup
okay.
for my collection. Yes.
There you go. Yay, nice. I like
I
that.
need one down on my desk, young man. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, if my connection's kind of crummy, we got a really bad storm in the area right now. So,
Yeah, we had rain all day over here in the Chicagoland area. It was almost like an autumn day. It was in the low. It was in the mid 60s, and it just rained for good 8 hours. And
oh, geez.
not heavy, but just steady. Just rain all day. Yeah. So very surprising for this time of year. But anyhow, yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty warm. So see what all the stuff can blow out. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just a Revell, but I found this little snowplow kit. It's just like a truck I used to have. So
Okay, cool. Very nice.
That's probably better than any Ford you've ever seen.
oh, I got one of those too. I got a big old diesel Ford.
Yeah, it probably doesn't go anywhere. Probably doesn't go anywhere.
Oh no, it's got. No, man, she runs like a top. It's got 380,000 miles on it. Still running good.
Yeah, downhill, mate. That's not counted as running.
He means he's still running good because Ford sells you shoes when you buy a truck or a car.
Oh, hey, that old girl don't miss a beat. It's a diesel though. It ain't a gas Ford, so.
I take a Ford over a Dodge any day.
You got that right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about the biggest piece of junk on the face of the earth is a Dodge.
You ain't joking.
The new Challenger, I would take a new Challenger. That would be about it.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Take a Hellcat.
You're going to watch those parts, aren't you? You're gonna take those screws, and you're gonna you're gonna take it and put it in the sink with some
Oh. Did he just do what I thought he did?
Hey,
Did. Yes, I did. What?
Go and use your icky sticky nippers. Put them in the sink. Put them in the sink and wash them. You should.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
No, you won't.
He'll be all right.
I don't have a sink out here. I got to go in the house, and that's not going to work right now.
Wash them in the
allowed
toilet.
to.
And I'm trying to work around the camera.
You know, with those black gloves you're wearing, James, you remind me of Peter Oxley.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like oh my God, what's that guy?
I was thinking he's going full OJ, but
Give me a
anyway.
That's what I was thinking, OJ.
OJ.
Yeah, he's going full. He's going full, OJ.
No, wait a
bet
minute. His gloves fit. James gloves, they fit.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Hey.
Look out.
You've been working on anything, Jason?
Yeah, paint.
I know
Paint.
that.
Paint, more
We're
paint.
all
How's that?
surprised, but, yeah. Paint.
How's that? How's
but-
that Ford GT coming?
Yeah. There it is. Like most Fords, it hasn't moved.
And
And it's in park.
Oh shit! That's fun.
Yep.
Well, hell,
I'll watch the rest of it later.
James has got his.
Well, you can do that with a GMC because if you watch the Ford, it'll just rust or dissolve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You got that right.
yeah, there won't be nothing wrong with it.
So,
So,
Paul,
well,
what
you
do
have
you
a
work
special
on?
That's what I
coating over
drive,
there for Ford?
GMC.
So we should have a visitor coming all the way from down south. His name's Corey. He Tudor is his name on Instagram. He does all the dioramas and everything.
Oh, nice.
Like farm dioramas.
All right.
If you go on the Instagram, you'll see him on Outlaw's Instagram, and yeah, he's just a magician of the next level. Like my wife, I showed her a photo, and she's like, "What farm's that?"
Who is?
Okay.
His name is.
He's
Corey.
he just does outdoor scenic stuff like fields
Is it
and
pit stains?
landscape.
He is unbloody believable. I mean, he just a very humble man. Very humble man. Hang on, where is the man? Tudor 1934. He also restores other cars, like real cars, like he restored this.
Oh, nice.
He's got
Oh,
so Tudor is what he's
57.
doing. He's restoring that.
Oh, wow.
But then you go things like
I can't quite
Hang on.
make it.
farm
Screen?
equipment.
There you go. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay.
All right. Yep.
Oh, cool.
hang on.
Sweet.
Come on, focus.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, Jason, it looks like there's a whole new range of paints you need to produce.
I've already got him. He's already got the John Deeres and all the Caterpillar. Let me go to his file, see if I can bring him up.
Yeah, well, farm range.
Yeah.
I've got bottle of cat yellow.
Have a look at this for a cane field.
Was
I Houdini'd you. Oh,
And
nice.
that's a model.
That's a model.
Wow.
That's crazy. I've driven through,
That's
I've
awesome.
driven past cane fields when they've been set on fire.
Oh, wow. That is
Nice.
A lot of truck and tractor.
And the buildings, he makes all those as well.
Damn.
That's
Man,
crazy.
that's it.
What scale's that, Jeff?
Yeah, that truck.
I think it's 164 too. But he actually does all
Oh,
the
yeah.
three. He's got bigger ones, but he does 164s of Oh, Moss is here.
Yeah.
Moss is actually here. Did you want to come on and say hello, Moss?
It's 2:13 in the morning there. So he's
Moss
must be
is here.
from a night out or something. Or is
Yeah,
it
I'm
or
going to
is it
send Moss a link.
All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go load up on the coffee. Oh, he's coming on.
Uh-oh.
Bloody hell. There we go. Link has been sent, young Mr. Moss, to your email. Again, yeah, it's very sad because the kettle died. Hang on, my fucking head there. What's Jesus? So Moss will turn up very
Should
shortly.
we play taps for it?
Well, Jim's gone. I just noticed that.
He was going to go fill up his coffee.
Oh yeah, he's what?
Yeah, he's getting my coffee. I'll be
I
right
think he was
back.
doing
guys.
something else. Everybody's Houdiniing on you, man.
That's okay. Works for me.
Huh?
What are you working on at the moment, Paul?
Dodge Charger.
Yep.
A little one.
was sent.
Oh,
Moss.
right.
It's been sent.
That's all right. I'm not ready to paint yet.
Yep.
And a small
Need some
eagle.
body filler like the real ones.
No, it's pretty well straight, actually.
Oh,
Check your email, Moss. Check your email.
But lots of nice little big bits and pieces to go in it.
yep. Yep.
I can see.
Yeah, when stripping some paint off my 1-to-1 scale combi 79 model,
Yeah.
I found another patch of bog that I hadn't removed previous. Bloody half an inch thick. By the time I got it off, the actual panel, well, that part of the panel was straight. So I don't know why there was so much crap on it.
Might have been ballast.
But anyway,
Yeah.
So this
Had
is
to
what I've been
slow her
working on
down.
this weekend. Little work on the
There
tank.
he is.
Hey, Jason,
Oh,
will
there
you
he
put
is.
that on the full screen?
What am I putting on the full
Hey,
screen?
Moss.
What am I-
Hey, Moss.
Jim's
Hey,
model.
Oh yeah.
attack.
Yeah, here, let me get the light turned away a little bit. There you go. Now you can see. You get a little better idea of it.
Anyway,
Let's see.
Finished
Achilles.
tank.
Nice, man.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm working on the extra gear on the turret and trying to add stuff to the front, back of the hull. You know, these things are loaded down with all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to make it. One thing I want to do is get Hessian tape, that crazy camouflage stuff the British put on their vehicles, like all these massive strips of tape with camouflage netting or without it attached, and they drape them all over the vehicles. And I think I might have to make myself some. I can't seem to find any on aftermarket.
What about a bandage?
Yes.
Yeah, like some gauze.
Mm.
Something
Jim,
like,
what about a medical bandage stretched out?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, this is how it's going so far. I still got more work to do on it. I gotta add some more dust and dirt. I finally got the thing painted the way I like it, but now I got to start adding on the extra gear, put the crew in. But it's a dream of a model. This is the Tamiya Achilles, and you want to build a nice kit, take a break from maybe something that's a little too much. Build one of these. It's beautiful. It's a joy to build. It's a real
Nice.
well, let's all welcome Moss and congratulate him on launching the Outlaw Paints UK website.
Hey,
Is it now live? Is it?
bravo!
It is
Yeah.
now live, and
Is it
unfortunately,
now
there's
live?
unfortunately your face is attached to it, so it's sort of there's your first loss of points. But anyway, yeah, looking all gangster.
Doesn't say he just lost points on that one.
I have. I got a friend of mine to do a review of Outlook
You got a
Paints.
friend?
Yeah, I got a friend who's done a review for me for Outlaw Paints. Would you like to see it? Hopefully,
Yes.
you'll get it up on the camera. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. He.
Hang on, you're going full
said to him,
screen.
I sent him the paints, and I just said to him, I go, what's your thoughts on him? And this is what he said. Hang on, let me get the volume up a minute.
Oh, this one, the one you sent me.
Yeah. Here you go.
Been using hard policies to outlaw paints for years on my model tanks. The range of military colors is vast, and it's been the easiest, nicest paint I've ever used it through my airbrush. These acrylic lacquer paints are pre-mixed too, so no mixing required. I recommend them to my friends all the time.
There, that was Arnold. He said, I'll do a review for you, Mods, for the Outlaw
Yeah,
Paints.
That was funny.
So, yeah.
I got that this morning. I just laughed when, oh my god, I said, "Barney,
Actually, from a distance, Moss, he kind of looked like an aged Bryan Cranston.
no, you're there. You've got that covered."
Yeah, but
Arnold.
very cool. I like that. All you need to do is like come come up with some kind of way of putting with Photoshop some like outlaw paints on his shirt.
Here we go. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Oh, Jim, is that a Tim Tam?
Who's got a Tim Tam?
No.
No, it's just a cheap granola bar. That's all.
From a distance, it looked like a Tim Tam.
For some reason,
What time's it back there in England, there, Moss?
For dinner, and
What's that, my friend?
What time's it there at the moment? 1 a.m.
It's 20 past 2. I had
Okay.
I kind of I did my gig tonight, but I had to do a review and get it out. So it's uploading now. When I received this when I got home, the new Airfix Bristol Bulldog came today. So
All right.
I've done a review on that, so that's uploading now.
Yep.
I've done my review of the Airfix watch. There's the watch, Airfix watch.
Yep.
Done a review on that.
I watched that one. That was good.
I put it on Instagram, and it's had 10,000 views already. So
Wow.
a lovely watch there. So I'm talking about Jason. I'm trying to show off this watch.
Oh, hang on. Sorry.
What?
Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to put your friend up.
So beautiful, absolutely stunning. You know, I understand they're mega bucks. I understand that, but you know, but I've had 10,000 views on that on Instagram. I did a little video of that, so it's a beautiful.
I've got the Spitfire one coming.
Did you buy it using my link?
100,000 views because I've got the Spitfire one coming.
Did you buy it through my link?
No.
Oh, you bugger! I would have got 10% on the sale if you got.
Because aren't they £220?
Yeah, the thing is, it's about that. Yeah, they range. One of them's 320.
Yes,
one of
it
them
wow.
is 35 one.
Yep.
But it's just been one of those days, really. Airfix. I told Airfix that I've got a bone in my stash, so I've got this to review and build this week because I'm.
Oh wow!
They've got the tooling at Margate, and they all said, "Look, build it. Let me know what you think of it. Is it going to be worth? Because it will be a vintage classic because it was made in the Hella period." So I've got that to review and build this week as well. Plus, we've got the site now live. So it's interesting.
Good stuff.
It's been 2 months of hell, really, getting this website live.
Yep.
But if you have a look at it, there's nothing. We looked at Wix and we felt that it hasn't got the potential that having something that's made for us. We've had it professionally made right from the ground up. So it's completely searchable. The one of the criteria was it had to be searchable. So if somebody goes on our website and types in XF7 for Tamiya, it will search description. So every description will have the numbers linked to the Outlaw paint. So it's Tamiya, Humbrol, and the idea is to get the community involved to tell us, oh, actually that Outlaw, say for instance, they come up to us and just say, just out of randomness, that this Twilight Purple is the same as some random color. We can add that to the comments into the description, and then somebody searches for that color, it will come up onto the website. So, but it's there's a lot of money gone into this website.
There we go. I'm searching.
Searching.
Are we seeing all this? There we go.
Get away.
That's the lifeboat colours, isn't it?
That is the lifeboat colours.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that gets. I'm in on June the 19th. I'm going to the Royal National Lifeboat Institution press day, where they're launching the lifeboat. So hopefully we'll sell a few colours there, like, you know. Which reminds me, we've got to get that paint over it at some point, Jason, that you're bottling for us now.
Yes, and working my ass off.
I know we ordered it a month ago. It doesn't take you a month to do 1,000 paints, surely.
Yeah, it does when you've got to wait for things to turn up, brother.
Oh, honestly, well, everything's all about waiting, isn't it?
Yep. I am not the manufacturer of labels or bottles, mate. So I can only put paint in bottles if there's bottles, and I can only put labels on bottles if there's labels.
I tell you what, it's so great fishing Jason. He bites at every little bit of bait. You could
yeah, you bastard.
You could chuck him a dead worm and he'll still bite. Oh, Jason, wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got a man from the UK and I've got some Australians here. All right, what's it going to be? Hobnobs, Tim Tams. Let's have a raise.
Tim Tam.
Yep.
Hobnobs.
Hobnobs with biscuits.
Girl Scout cookies.
I tell you, I did the Tim Tams and I am hooked. I did the Tim Tam Slam and I feel like that's fantastic. What a way to have a biscuit. Oh,
did you do it naked?
No, Jason. You know why they call them cookies here in America?
Oh no, because Hash had no other name to go with it.
No, because we Americans tend to think of biscuits as something you'd have with a meal like turkey, like Thanksgiving dinner, or biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hardtack, stuff like that. Yeah, but
have a look at this photo, boys.
Cookies would be something Americans would think of.
Look at that. Full Peaky Blinders.
What the
Look at those. Look at those. Peaky Blinders meets Outlaw Paints.
That's
obviously, and some of you already know, MOS is going to come over sometime maybe this year. So James is going to come up. He might be able to meet at the airport and drive up MOS because he's in Brisbane.
Okay.
Bilge probably wants to meet you. Paul and Wombat probably want to meet you, so everybody can come up and hang out. So
you only want us to rock up so we can smash out all your orders.
Yeah, I was about to say, slave labour.
Yeah, he wants the help.
Yeah.
I'm doing that in a couple of weeks, in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's because those pommy bastards, you know, like, oh, we want this, we want that. Yeah. We want you to change this, we want you to change that.
Are you putting the RNLI lifeboat image on those coloured paints on some of them, or they're just standard labels?
Standard labels, because that's the way MOS wanted it.
Fair enough.
I think really we need, me personally, you don't see random labels on paint. You have particular bump, and that's it. Tamiya have one, mate. Mig Ammo have the others. All people want to know is what's in the bloody bottle, and that's it.
Yep.
And I ask people, there's no point in just moving on with something. And I just said, it's like we've got Australian rail, and I think there's a way around of selling Australian rail in this country if it didn't say Australian rail on the packet, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the ideal fully is that we'll get to a point where people will just look at colours that they want and go by the FS chart, something that's similar to Tamiya, something similar to Mig Ammo, Humbrew. I've even started doing it like on the lifeboat. I've got the colours that will match lifeboat in Hella, Humbrew, Revell, Tamiya already. So if somebody types in that colour orange, it will come up bang. But yeah, we've had one order tonight anyway, so which is really good. So we've had our first order. But yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if many of the Australian rail colours between the states would be very similar to some of the rail colours in the UK, because
I agree.
they were all adopted from, taken from, like all the same ideas and the designs and what have you, logos. So probably be pretty similar, I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully, it's
So you reckon?
yeah, we've got to look
A little
into it
southern in
deeper.
you.
That's what we've got to look at it deeper. Make sure the stop levels are correct and everything as well. So when now the site's live, we're going to go through and do a proper stock take of all the paints again, and hopefully get it to start selling the outlaw. But yeah.
No,
All
it's
good.
Yeah, go get my
pretty
phone.
amazing, and Bob's doing a good job as best he can over there, young Ed. I don't know
I'll
if
have
he's
to
gone.
next time I come to the UK, I'll have to deviate from Dover to come see you as well, Moss.
Yeah, definitely. You're always welcome down our way. I'm on the
You take
I'm
it
in the
by
West
far,
Country.
You could
What was that,
introduce
sorry,
him to soap. You could introduce him to soap.
Where are you at, Moss? What part of the UK are you?
I'm in the West Country. I'm like the Devon and Dorset border. So if you're coming down past Bristol, I'm down near.
Right.
I'm just
You're in Phil Flory country.
near Taunton, yeah, near the Ciderlands.
Yeah. Yeah, and then of course Foggy Tower down in Torquay.
Oh, Torquay. Yeah. No, it's just been one of those busy weeks. We worked hard to get the website up and running. The lads who behind the website worked really well for us. And then, I got the publisher to sort out my book for me, because I'm getting a book launch this year as well, which is quite exciting. They basically combined. I've done a load of articles, and they've combined them into a book for me. So that's going to go live in the next month or so. So I'll have a book released as well about just my random ramblings and thoughts and scale modeling, and I link things that have happened in my life to things with scale modeling, basically. So that's good. That's a really good. I don't know if
Look
you
at
can
this.
see it. If I can put it up on the screen now, it's going to be called "I Spilled
Hang on,
My
mate.
Tamiya Extra Thin." So
Uh-huh.
I spilled my Tamiya extra thin, rambling from a scale modeler. So yeah, that's
I've done
that's
that a
what
couple
it's like.
times. Yeah. Yeah. Wasted a model on account of that.
Oh mate, I think the worst one is Micro Set and Micro Soul.
Oh, don't tell me about that.
Honestly.
I bought a bottle, and the same day I got it, I spilled it.
Yeah. Aren't they the fucking worst design of bottle ever?
Yep.
Well,
One smells like vinegar, and you can't smell the other one.
Yeah.
Those two.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. One's got a strong vinegar base, and the other one doesn't. Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah, they work great. Yeah, I've been using those since 1979 when I bought my first microscale decal sheet at my local hobby shop. So I've been using that red blue bottle method for over 40 years. Yeah, there you go. That's what you need. You need the holder.
I've got one of these.
Yep.
I've got one of these. I put blue tack on the bottom of it, so I keep it stuck. But this bottle here, if you just, I just put it on the bottom here. I just watch. It just falls over so easy.
Yep, sure does.
Actually.
You could be more cautious. Hey, Paul, can you bring up your Gannet, please, mate? Hang on. The Outlaw Gannet.
Nice.
It's looking magical.
Yes, looking
Nice.
awesome.
That green's that
Nice.
that cake blue's a bit off, isn't it? You need to sort that out, Jason.
What's that?
That duck cake blue is inaccurate, according to a lot of people over here.
Yeah, you come over here and I'll sort you out.
It's the Australians do, not the English.
Fucking English humour.
Yeah, English humour.
I like that. Looks good.
It looks fucking astounding, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, Gannett's not a plane I see myself making, but I do like seeing it completed by others, especially with it all folded up like that. It almost looks like an insect with all the wings folded up and turned all different ways, and the two the multi propellers in the front. Very, very unconventional looking airplane.
Well, it was never voted the best looking aircraft either.
Oh, it's a disgusting bird. It's a disgusting bird. You know, you look at the history.
It's pudgy. The Americans called the Corsair 2 the slough, the short, little, ugly fellow.
Yeah.
And
oh, you got in the plot version.
Yeah, deservedly so.
A lot of them, a lot of these planes, you look at them and they look crap. For me, the Bearcat is a glorious plane, but only because when you hear that engine roar when it goes by you, it's I love the Bearcat. Beautiful engine, beautiful sound. And the guy
I was at an air show.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
The guy who pilots these planes in Duxford, he does the Corsair. He does them all, and he said his favourite plane is the Bearcat. It just was launched too late in the war to make any. It was using Korea Mind, but it was beautiful.
It's even used in Vietnam. We gave them to the French.
Yeah.
They use them on their for their air bases and their air power over there before they got kicked out of there.
It might have been. It might have been the Bearcat would have been better if they put a Merlin in it.
Yeah, but then you don't have.
They would never put a Merlin in it. They would have put the Griffin in it. That's what you want. You wanted that Griffin in it, really.
You want the Merlin. The only engine that's ever should be made for you should put Merlins in minis. That's what I'm just saying. Every vehicle should have a Merlin.
You could put a mini in a Merlin.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could. You're
Adapt
right.
and overcome.
Moss, next time you're talking to Dale, could you ask him to release the Merlin as a separate kit?
Do you know what? When I first saw that, because I was there when they launched that 124 scale, he invited me up to Duxford, and I was green. We just got knowing each other, talking to each other, and he brought out this Spitfire in front of nobody. They kept it so quiet, and then boom. And when I saw the engine on its own, I said that should be in a bubble kit, basically, because you could just build that. But unfortunately, I think there's 5 pieces on a different sprue. It's not all in one sprue, is it? The engine.
Well, Jason's got 2 unbuilt ones, so he could tell.
Yeah, I think the engine's on 2 sprues.
Let me open the box.
Well, that'll be a first.
Kind of like the GT.
Go fuck yourself.
I think it's a.
I would.
I don't think they could release that Merlin on its own because I think it's over 2 sprues. That's the problem. But then again, what's the cost of a sprue? 40p, 50p for a sprue of plastic?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if anybody remembers.
I've got a mini arc kit that's got 3 sprues that you never even use for late editions. Basically, they just whack it all in one box.
Yeah. Dragon does the same thing with a lot of their armor kits.
Academy does with their tank. You got that MG4A, the Academy one, the Airfix box. There's about 3/4 of a sprue that you don't even use.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's understandable. Sherman had so many different versions.
Hey, Jason, just open up that bag and inhale English air.
I don't be sick.
That's how COVID started.
Yeah.
Hang on. Wait for a second.
Hey, did we lose James?
Wait for this.
You got inhale, open.
Oh, I felt like shit.
Did you smell the queen in that? Did you smell the Queen in that, Jason?
Yeah, he's a shit, not fish.
Something, and it wasn't
Jason,
clean.
that's the one I said you would have German air in it.
That's better.
You'd be saying Achtung.
No, because I got the kit from Germany. It was quicker.
I think Airfix need to do a squirrel kit, a Eurocopter squirrel.
What the fuck, for, Jack?
So we can bury it.
Secret squirrel.
Do you know what they need
You
to
know-
actually release? What they need to do is sort themselves out
Did you
and
say
do
secret
that
squirrel?
Seppi Cat Jaguar. That's the one that people are asking for.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
I'd go for the Jaguar. I'd go for the Jaguar. I'm also disappointed they didn't beat Trumpeter to the punch with the Fulmar or the Battle, because I know Airfix would get it right. From what I've heard about the Fulmar, Trumpeter hit and missed in a few places.
Oh, they fucked it. They fucked it, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I when I heard that they were making it, I was like, okay, somebody's making it, but I know that if Airfix did it, they do it right. That's why I'm hoping this year they're going to pop out a Lysander as one of their surprise releases, kind of like what they did with Sea King last year.
To be really honest with you, lads, I've watched when Luke, who was the researcher from Airfix, has now gone to Revell. He's left Airfix to go to Revell, but he does a brilliant talk. He did do about how Airfix decide on what kit to do next, and he says basically they look at what's on the market and then they look and say, well, somebody's done that, then they won't really do it. And I said, you've got to have the fear, because I know that people are starting to get into the pattern of knowing how Airfix operate. If Revell released something 10 years ago, if you release something now that Revell released 10 years ago, people will buy it because they know that the quality, the sub-assembly, the way that it's the plastic, everything, and the decals as well will outsource, and the accuracy as well will be top notch. It would piss over a Revell kit, or an Academy kit or whatever.
Definitely a Revell kit. Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this: with certain aircraft, especially British aircraft, they make those, and it's got the Airfix label on it. People are going to go for it. People are going to buy them, and they're going to make their money big time on it. And because of what you just said, too. I mean, I know as a model kit builder and a buyer, I would do the same thing. If I saw Revel, whether it's new or old, and I saw a new Airfix edition of it, say it's that Bulldog that's just out, the one you just did a review for. I'm going for the Airfix kit because I know it's good. I know it's good. I think I don't know. I mean, I know they're going by their numbers and they've got only so much capital to work with, but I think they should extend themselves sometimes on things like that. I mean, it's easy for me to say I'm not playing. I'm playing with house money, but if they reach out, like the Lysander, for instance, I'll tell you, here's one American that's going to buy it. I want it. I want a good quarter scale Lysander. So they make one, I'll buy it.
I think at the end of the day, they know what they're doing. People will say, oh, we want this. Just leave them alone. They'll get round to it in the end. That's the way I look at it.
Probably so, but it seems to me like they put out a bit too many Spitfires, Mustangs,
what's your fucking mouth there?
Listen, you fucking fuck. The children are watching this fucking channel. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Too many Spitfires. Go shoot yourself in the head.
If you actually look on how many toolings Airfix have ever made of a Spitfire, the number is pretty low. If you go to scale, I'll do it now actually. I think it's about 8. If you type in Spitfire, and then look up full kits, and then go down to Airfix.
Well, they do a very good job of marketing it because it seems like they're putting one out every year.
The thing is, though, is that, but then again, I'll put this out there. They sell a lot of Spitfires, Airfix do, right? difference to the likes of Ravel, who always release a Eurofighter every year or some sort of, plane. But they have, all they've done this year is put new decals in the box. But if you go to new tooling for Airfix, I think it's basically under 15 tools over the whole lifespan of Airfix. They've only ever released 15 tools of the Spitfire. But like I said, it's sold every year, isn't it?
Oh, so we've got Wombat's back on. Wombat, can you piss off, Ed? Just show him your bottle, mate. Just.
I've already shown him, but I'll do it again. Hang on. Where is it?
Here you show me.
You, mate.
Green, blue.
Fuck you. Where's mine? Where's the pink primer?
Fuck the pink primer.
That's what I asked for.
No.
I said I will buy primer off you if you can create a pink primer for me. And he went and done it for me.
Yep. And the first people in the world to get it will be Moss.
Yeah. This is mine. He's going to call it Mozzie Pink Blue, wasn't it, or something? Or Mozzie Pink?
Moss's pussy, Mossy's Percy Pink.
I was going to say Pussy Pink.
Yep. Yep.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see Airfix release this year or even next year is their 1/24 scale mosquito, because the price of that mosquito has gone megabucks now. They're rare as rocking or shit. And they have got a 1/24 tool in, and it does need a bit of work. But I went to a scale model show the other week, and it was 240 quid for this Airfix 1/24 Mozzie. And everybody knows that if the Spitfire was your wife, the Mozzie is her sister that models in Vogue. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think they got it all wrong.
Where would I put it? Oh, build another room.
Why not?
No, why not?
You're going to have to for that Liberator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, the
Well, you said the mosquito. There you go, Jason. You get double the pleasure. You get 2 Merlins with 1 model.
That's why I buy Lancasters.
Yeah, there's 4 times the fun. Yeah.
You ever built a Lancaster, Jason? I've never seen you build one.
No, fuck yourself. It's sitting right there. Right there.
He started fucking last week.
Yeah, you're right, Moss. All you got to do is say the right thing, and it's releasing the bull.
See that article as he walked away from the screen.
So there we go.
Okay. Well, you got something done.
And then we got this.
It's starting to look like a model.
So these are going in the interior.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They're lined up so I can have 2 of them go for 3 of them are for the interior, and the other 2 to be funneled down through the tubes or the aiming lights.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. You got to put that thing airborne and maybe create some kind of automatic, like digital effects of searchlights trying to cone it. That would be kind of cool.
I've got I'll show you. I've got my little micro motors for it. Where are they?
Oh. While Jason's searching for that, boss, how's Nigel going?
Yeah, he lost his dog, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that video. Poor guy.
I got a card sent to him from the Ethics and Jill team Thursday.
Yeah, that's a tough thing.
I invited him on Ethics on Monday, and he goes, he said, I can't make it tonight. I'll tell you later why. And I just said, I hope your mum and the dog and Jess is all right. And he said, yeah, we're all fine. And then 2 days later, we have the news that he had to put the poor bugger down.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
so I expect there's a 24-pack of Coors Light there for him to drink for the next week or so. Do you know what I mean? And
Yep.
I don't care what anyone says. You know, the dog becomes your child.
Oh, well and truly.
That's why you call them
It doesn't matter the form of life it is. If it's made an impact on your life, it'll make an impact on it when they leave.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree,
Yeah,
James.
well,
Yeah,
like my
I
dad
had a
used to
family
do.
dog.
Your mitts and your dog and food in your car, go do a couple of laps around the paddock. When you open the boot, there's only going to be one happy to see you.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
And it won't be the wife.
Yeah.
Well, I know how he feels. It's anybody who's been a pet owner knows that day comes and it sucks. And yeah, I just wish him well during this time. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy. And I look forward to him getting back into the swing of things. I watch his channel all the time, and why? Because he's a damn good modeler. So you know, he's gonna be okay. Yeah, for now you got to give him some space.
Nigel has given way more back to his community than what he's taken from it, and that's the glorious
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You know, like you know, with the outlaw paint, I said to him, I said, look, you know, I need some help here. And he said, you tell me what you need color wise, I'll tell you exactly what it is, what's it for. We can put it all in the notes and everything. So,
Yeah.
you know, and I said to him, because I'll give you the paints. If you do a build for me, I'll give you the paints. And he said, no.
Oh, you found your engines.
What you got there, Jason? What's that?
Engines.
Nice.
They're all the electric motors. So I've got a heap of them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, you're talking models. See, I'm not used to you talking about actually making a model. I thought you're you confused me there, you know?
I thought they were from the vibrator.
I've got to say, those little motors have come from those little bullets that women use, isn't it? The ones they stick on their finger.
Yeah.
Mate, any woman that's ever slept with you would know, wouldn't they? Right?
Tell you what, I tell you, just chuck little bits at him and he'll back. Every time, isn't it?
Yes, no. But hey, these are all good because you know I fucking give a whole heap of shit about you. So.
Hey, Jason did have a win this weekend with football. Parramatta did win, so you know that's one big tick in the box for him for the weekend.
The other team not feeling well.
Fuck off.
Oh dear.
What you 2 cents in, my brother? He's biting his lip. That's all he's doing.
Oh, biting the lip or biting the pillow.
That's what he's used to doing.
Dear.
So what? James, Jimmy, what are you doing down the bottom there, mate?
Me?
I'm still. Have you already painted that red?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
What do you use?
So
Keep going.
What paint would you use? There we go. That's it.
Yep, Chevrolet engine orange. And aluminum for the transmission. Just flat black on the starter. Blue on the oil filter. Yep.
Good start.
Just playing around.
Yeah, good start. Yeah.
When's the next video coming out, mate?
Probably Friday night, my time. I can show you. This is Outlaw. Now, there's a little bit of bleed on the tape, but hang on here. I'll show you. So it's not clear coated yet, but this is where I'm at with it right now.
Oh wow!
So it's a 2-tone. It's a '55 Chevy Cameo. And this is Outlaw. All right, so it's white pearl on the bottom. You can't really see the pearl yet because it's not clear coated. So it's this white pearl. And then this Aussie color HDT Firethorn Red. And I spilled it all over the front. But and then there's a silver stripe.
HDT stands for Holden Dealer Team.
Yeah.
Okay. But I got a little bit of bleed on the tape. I got to touch up here. And it's got to be clear coated still.
So, did you use my method? And as I said, that's what I use when I and you're going to get when I model or paint something or build something. But Wayne, Wombat, and Ed and the boys and Paul will be good for your cars. If you ever need advice, just got onto them because they build a lot. So he wants to know what order to paint.
Well, here's the thing. This is where I got hung up. So that your white pearl obviously is a pearl, so it had to have the white base, but it won't cover any color. You know, that's not what it's for. I understand that it's not a fault of the paint. So I wound up doing, because I was doing that silver stripe between the two colors. So I did a white base, and then I did the silver stripe, taped it off, and I did the pearl first because the red would cover the pearl. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
so
you start light and then go dark. It's just this rule of thumb, isn't it? You know, I see people, you know, when I say, look, you've got to go light, then go dark. You can't go the other way. It'll just bleed through. It doesn't matter what you do, it will bleed through in the end.
Yeah. That's what I did. I started with the light and went towards the dark, but that you can't really see the pearl on camera yet because it's not clear coated, I think. But that's the plan. And I got a 532 big block Chevy, carbureted big block Chevy to put in it, and I'm building brake lines and custom exhaust and stuff this time, so it should be a little more fun.
That's where I'm going.
That was my last model build, that one.
Yeah, I'm boiling the jug.
Go fuck yourself, Bill.
Zoom in, there you go. That's all, Outlaw. Light first, then onto the dark.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I've said this to everyone. You can use those rust effects on anything.
Yeah.
You know, I use the black rust, you know, the real dark rust effects to give it that shading. And to make it, you know, to make the white, you know, making the zoom in, you bugger. Zoom in. Come on, zoom in. You know, when I did the voice there, you know, all that is all it is. It's been 3 coats over with the with rust effects, and it just made it look dirty, and that's what I wanted because it's World War II, you know, depth charge boat basically.
Did you say dandy?
You know, what's that?
Did you say dandy?
No.
I thought you said it makes it look dandy. I'm like,
hey, Aussie Trekkie sign. There he is.
Huh? Hang on, mate.
Let me see. I don't know if it'll.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. That looks good, Ed. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Line, my own 3D printed spark plug boots. This is our 3D printed pre-drilled distributor. Excel. This is all Outlaw paints.
Fantastic.
Even got the oil filter. It says AC Delco.
Oh, yeah.
I can dig it.
I can just make it out. Yeah. Yeah, that looks great, Ed. That is awesome.
I'm doing the wires right now with our spark plug wires. You won't find anything better than ours. I'm telling you now. Ours form nice. I did my research when I started looking for companies for plug wires, and ours are pretty much top notch. I haven't found anything better, and I've used pretty much every single one on the market, and they all suck. Getting ready to paint the body here soon, so I'll be doing a how-to on that one. This time I won't spill any paint and shit when I do it. Last time I did it, I spilled paint. I had primer all over the place. I was like, shit. And I didn't have a paint booth and all this other stuff, but now I've got everything going, so I've gotten pretty good at this. I haven't even touched. I've got probably, I'd say 50 to 100 colors of Model Master spray cans, Tamiya testers, and I haven't touched any of them since I've been using Jason's paints. Not one.
I've just sold over 150 Vallejo paints to a friend because I just don't use them anymore. I'm not going to deny it. I've kept some Tamiya, like for instance, you know, just because brush painting, if you're doing like a clear green,
right,
putting that on a brush and just dipping the lens on the planes is perfect. Until he brings out his brushable, things like that.
Yeah, I find a use for Vallejo paint for brush painting purposes. I do mostly military stuff, and their color range has got a lot, and it's very flexible with the eyedropper bottles and everything. So it does help in that way. But once I got to learn how to use them and how they work, and what works best for me in prepping it, yeah, they work great. You know? I mean, they're great. Now, as far as the spray paint, it's definitely outlawed. It's the best. You can pour it in the airbrush, spray it, and go. You're done. You know, like a fire and forget system. It's awesome.
In time, Jason, maybe another color you need to look at is like the gold tint that are on some of the fighter jet canopies, or the silver tint that are on them, because they're a pain in the ass to mix. But you know, some of that gold tint would be pretty good.
You know what you got to do is make a bunch of colors of all the indigenous creatures of Australia. There you go. Like the brown snake and the funnel spider and
the one-eyed willy.
You know, everything. I mean, you guys got more wildlife than Madagascar, and there's lots of colors to them. So that'd be one hell of a color range.
Come to Arkansas, man. We got a lot too.
Yeah, I bet.
Not as much as Australia, but nothing like walking through the woods, walk up on a black bear.
That's just the animals in the town, mate. Wait till you get out of town and actually into the wild.
Right.
Yeah, I'll leave that for someone to do a documentary about, and I'll stream it.
When Moss comes over, we'll bring
what? Walking up on a black bear in the woods? It ain't that bad.
Jason, why is his string called Back in the USA? Have you got Outlaw back in the USA as well?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying we're back in the boys in the USA are here.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Because we do 11 o'clock on a Sunday here, so the boys in the USA can jump on at a reasonable hour. We do 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
We got little critters like this here.
Hang on.
Give me a close-up of that. Yeah, let's see that one.
What is it? Porcupine.
What is that one?
Echidna.
Oh, echidna.
Yeah.
Really? Looks like a porcupine. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got razor sharp teeth that eats children right.
That's some of the critters I have wandering around on my property.
Do your dogs mess with them, or do they stay away from them?
Oh no. Yeah, to handle them things, you need welding gloves.
Yeah, I would guess so. I don't think I'd want to go near them anyway. I just say you have your part of the yard, I'll have mine. I'm going in. Don't worry about it. Whereas Steve Irwin used to say, "You're all right, mate. You're all right."
I had an echidna in my backyard a couple of years ago because it was coming in to get all the ants and worms eating all the rotten mandarins off my tree. And I put on my barbecue gloves because they were thick enough so I could pick it up and move it so I could, move it on. So I wasn't going to pick it up barehanded, so I used my thick leather barbecue gloves.
just
Do those are those things? What they're trying to say? They're kind of like a Wolverine. You leave it alone, it leaves you alone. But if you corner it, it gets nasty.
no, their defense mechanism is just
they curl up in a ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what angle you come at them from, you're just going to get stabbed in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, those quills or whatever they are look pretty bad. I mean, I couldn't imagine
Yeah, they
getting
are
one of them
quills.
stuck in me.
But they're not fine like your porcupines.
I think the only human,
knitting needles, sorry.
the only human that'd be in danger would be Ant-Man.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, I'd let it go.
You city folk, man.
So, Moss, what time is it there?
Time to do
3
a
o'clock in the
walk.
morning.
3 in the morning.
So, if we wanted to have, what would be a good time to have you on in the morning? Like reasonable time?
What time's it there now?
Just after midday.
Probably late in the afternoon, right? Be early in the morning for him.
So if it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me and it's 12 for you, that means you are
13 hours?
9 hours ahead.
9.
9 hours ahead. So
That way we can get you on at a decent time.
It'll be at 6 p.m., wouldn't it? 6
Yep.
p.m. Might be 6 p.m. Your time will be 9 a.m. my time.
Yeah, right. Well, we might do next week. We'll do a 6 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you can let everybody know you're on Aussie Modelers Live. And I don't know how that works for you, USA boys.
Well, like I said,
What time?
That'd be 3 a.m. for us, or no, 4 a.m. for you, James. For Ed and I, it'd be 3 a.m.
Correct.
Yeah, it's all to shit, mate. It's all to shit. One of us has to be a sacrifice. A sacrifice, isn't it?
Well, you know,
Yep.
I get up and join the guys at when they're on at 5 p.m. Aussie time. It's 2 a.m. Sunday morning for me. So I'm crazy enough to get up and do it. So
I tried last week, but my day job had me. I was on some serious shifts, so
Hang on.
I could not make it.
Get the violins
You
out.
can.
Keep
You
telling
can.
the story.
Yeah,
Right,
and it was a Chevrolet too. It wasn't no Ford. It was a Chevrolet that had me up all
So
night.
Now the story's gone too far. See, we had sympathy. Now
Oh. Well, replacing turbo a catalytic converter, the entire PCV system on a Chevy Trax. But it was kind of an odd deal because the PCV system clogged and it backed up the turbo. The turbo started dumping oil into the exhaust. That ruined the catalytic converter. So replaced the turbo, still there, and taking the intercooler out, having to wash the intercooler all out, get all the oil out of it because it had like 2 quarts of oil in it, and it was a mess. That was going on right before, well, the day that you guys got on last Saturday. I was working on that, so I was up pretty late trying to get it done.
Yeah.
And then it
So-
trickled into Monday. So it was a mess.
We need more. Oh, yeah, that's better. What do you got going at the moment, Paul?
Just
Playing
What do you
Big
got?
Puppet Theater.
73 Dodge.
Yep.
And Space
oh yeah,
Dodge.
you're working on that stock car.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that earlier on where the hell were we on? What the heck? What was that? Oz? Was that with Peter?
Yep.
Sign in with Peter?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
where,
Yeah.
where it's at the moment.
Yeah, it's a nice model. Like I said, you can find an original of that thing. That's a nice collector's item.
And the Petty Blue should be made by Friday.
That's okay.
No, it's Bill's working next week, fixing up Lismore.
Yeah, usual. People complaining about trees. Apparently they grow for some reason. So, yeah.
Wombat, how long you got before you recover, mate?
I'll see how I'm on antivirals at the moment, so I'll see how I pull up tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully only a couple more days.
Very good. And Jim, what are you doing for the week, mate?
What am I doing for the week? Well, getting over to the volunteer shelter, helping out the dog, walking the pooches, getting in some bike rides. I've been, let's see, was it Friday? I put on 40 miles and felt my chest and my legs.
I would have had a heart attack.
Big time on that one. Yeah, I went a little too far without stopping. I went about 35 miles before I finally took a break.
Golly, man.
And didn't bring any food along with me. By the time I got home, I was starving like crazy. That was a big mistake. But no, the weather was beautiful. I had a great ride. The thing is, out here where I'm at, and it's you go about 5-6 miles south and west of me. It's all farm country. It's all open farm roads. There's no 7-Eleven or anything around here to go grab a candy bar and a Gatorade or something. So I forgot to bring along something to eat and drink. But yeah, I had my bike ride Friday. I'll probably be doing more of that this week, and working at the bench, hither and yon, whatever I'm doing, working on the Fulgori and the Achilles and the Tiger. Trying to get the Tiger working again. Put some parts on that on the hull, and yeah, that's about it.
What about you, Moss? What are you up to?
At the moment, I'm editing my book. I'm just done reviews. I'm now catching up with the Rockwell B1B, which I need to get the review out of the unboxing and then start building that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And other than that, mate, I'm going up tomorrow and start packing some of the orders that we've got from Outdoor Paint.
That's pretty good.
I also we need to have a discussion anyway. We need to have a chat about getting this other paint over in the next few weeks. I need to cut me levels.
Yep. Well, we can do that. I don't mind talking to you.
Just one other thing. A lot of boys in Australia, there's a mask intake, right? This is called Nicoban mask intake. This pisses all over Tamiya tape. It's Japanese. I'm trying to get a source for it in this country. At the moment, you're going to get it in Germany. It's better than Nicky Sticky, I'm afraid.
Is it really?
I'm trying to get hold of it. It's rice tape, basically. It's absolutely fantastic, and I'm trying to get somebody to get it shipped over here for us. So I reckon that, I've used it. I bought 12 rows for $30. So, but it's far superior to Nicky Sticky. It's better than Tamiya. I'm trying to get hold of a source. Apparently, there's a company that import it from Japan to Australia, but I'm trying to find the company name. And at the moment, trying to get it from Germany. So there's a German company that's on about it, but they want like 50,000 rows of it. I can't afford to buy 50,000 rows. But it's really good stuff.
What are the qualities that you like about it over the other brands you mentioned, Moss? What is it that makes it better?
I've got those bits. Right. So first off, I've used it now for about 18 months. Never had bleed, never had paint come off with it. Easy to rip or straight off. It's fine line. But you know, you can see that it's got like a wax on the outside, a very, very slight wax. See, and you don't get any overspray. It's just a really it's fascinating. It's brilliant tape. I always find like the Tamiya, it can end up putting off the paint.
That's the reason I asked, because I've had the same experience.
That coating on the top really does, you know, once you go over it, boom, it just feels nicer. It feels a little bit thinner than Icky Stickies, a little bit thinner. So when you're going over bumps and stuff, it levels out really nice.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to get a source for it, because my friend gave it to me and said you won't use any other tape after you. I was like, nah, I've used Tamiya tape for years. I got some Icky Sticky as well. I think Jason, did you send me over some Icky Sticky, or somebody gave me some Icky Sticky?
Yep, I think I sent it. Yeah, I mean,
I think you sent it to me, and I've just gone back to this.
I wouldn't. I think I've got a roll of that somewhere here. That blue stuff. I mean,
what's the price of it? What's the cost of a roll?
Well, you have to buy them in 12, and it cost me $30. That's the shipping from Japan.
How much?
It's about $30 for 12 rolls, and then you have to ship it from Japan, so it's another 18 quid on top. It's about $50 US dollars, not Australian, US dollars.
Holy shit!
I'm looking for a source if I can get it over here.
Yeah, you'd have to find a better way to get it to you for more economical way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I hear you when it comes to about paint peeling up and everything. I do the D-stick method, you know, on the inside of the forearm. I put the tape on there, and
I promise you, I've never done that with this.
And it works every time. Huh? Wow, that's something for me.
Quick change of subject. Our 8-month-old granddaughter has started crawling, and she's on the mission. Just started crawling today. That's where Mrs. Outlaw is. I'm just on a chair. I'm going to make a coffee.
Okay.
Why don't you go make coffee?
Make coffee, build a model.
Hey, at least that's something he finishes making.
That's saying coffee. Yep. Starts it, finishes it. Yep.
He finishes his coffees as quickly as he finishes his smokes.
Wombat, what are you working on? Are you getting any model work done while you're on this forced medical leave?
Nah, I haven't done any modeling. I've done a little bit of cleaning up of the workspace. It was just a bit of a mess because I've got my model stuff and I've also got my photography stuff here. So I just sorted that out. And I've got a problem. I've got 5 incomplete models sitting on the bench, and it's too much. I've got to try and clean them up because I just can't focus on one properly when there's 5 sitting there. So
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, working on cleaning up and inventorying and doing all that, that's just as productive as building a kit, because you know, everybody's model bench every now and then, and you know, you don't have to be working on a model or painting something to have some kind of.
And I've got to find room for all this all the Outlaw paint that I've got. So I'm looking at cleaning out. I've got that brand we don't mention, but also got Tamiya and Mr. Hobby up there. But I'm thinking of moving them somewhere into storage. Okay. I don't know whether I'll get rid of them like Moss got rid of all his stuff, but
Mr. Hobby, that's damn good paint. I wouldn't get rid of that.
Like I said, keep that. I like it for brush painting as well.
Yeah.
So
you know what I found with the
brush painting, it's not airbrushing, different paint.
Yeah.
Well, one of those lacquers I found works really well with brush painting is the AK Real Colors. There was a guy I saw brush painting, and I asked him what color paint it was. He said it was AK Real Colors, so I tried it myself with what I have, and damn, that stuff doesn't brush on great. Give it time between coats, it goes on beautiful. So I was very impressed because to me it doesn't respond very well to brush painting. And neither does Mr. Hobby, really. I mean, I've tried it for a few little bits and bobs and stuff that I've missed on a spraying. and I find that it's it's all right, but I couldn't believe how well AK worked. Brush paint. Same with Tamiya lacquers. Their lacquer paints work really well with brush paint.
Jason's just got to pull his finger out and get the brushable range.
Yeah, well, he's a one-man band, so hopefully that'll come sometime soon. But yeah, I mean, when I think of outlaw paints, I think about my airbrush. So it'd be interesting to see how they work with now. This brush painting, is it going to be strictly for brush painting, or is it going to be something you can put in your airbrush too?
No, brushables will be brushing only.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, gents, I'm going to have to go. But at least I've made it on for an hour and 20 minutes. I'll see you all in the next stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
And everyone have a good week then, hey?
Yeah, well,
You take care.
We'll catch you later.
Jason, just share my screen. Jason, just share my screen with you, mate. That's the stuff. As you can see, it's like, was it $24, $23? Plus it's $26 of shipping on top. So you're talking, £45 in our money to get it across. But it's the best masking tape I've ever used.
Well, at $24, it's about $2 a roll for us. I mean, you got to count the shipping on top of it, which isn't much according to this one, right? What were we saying, like a couple bucks?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. That's about $2 a roll. So that would work out. Damn, I didn't know the rate of exchange was that bad. I mean, 25 American is 45 British pounds?
No, I'm adding the postage to it as well. The postage is
okay.
underneath.
All right, I see. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what do you
there we go. Hang on.
Jim? That's what I go through, Jim.
Oh yeah, yeah. I made a big impulse buy. I ordered some models from Hong Kong, from Cyber Hobby in Hong Kong, and I wound up paying more for the shipping than I did the models themselves. And talk about a stupid impulse buy. I got what I wanted, but man, did I pay for it.
I think the crux of it for us is that if you buy it and then it comes over here and it hasn't got any taxes paid, they sting you. Like the Royal Mail here, they'll charge you £15 for the privilege of paying a £2 import tax. The bastards for it. Absolute bastards. I wrote to my local MP about it, saying all they're doing is claiming the tax that's due the government. So how can you justify something that cost me £2? The Royal Mail slap on a £15 charge, which is pure profit to them, because all they're doing is taking the money and giving it to the government. That's the killer for me every time.
Welcome to the U.S. too. We get.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a tea party over some shit like that years ago, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Big time.
Wow,
Not a
is that-
tea bag party, but a tea party.
Yeah.
To do something.
Anyway,
does that have something to do with Moss? Does that have something to do with Brexit?
I suppose at the end of the day, gentlemen, USA's been saved because of a porn star.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yep. Been saved from.
No, he's appealing it. So
Better. We need somebody in here besides this fucking ass clown. Fucking Democrat. That's just as bad as a liberal.
Yeah.
We need help, man. Our country's falling to shit.
well, it could be worse. You could have Albanese.
Huh.
You could have our prime minister.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, he's good. I told you. Anybody that says why not charge a vehicles overnight by solar power.
I know, what a dumbass. It's something that Biden would say, though, Jason. That's how stupid
He
this
doesn't know who he is.
asshole is.
Do you remember that one, Matt?
He left, I believe.
Albanese said before the election,
No, Wombat's up here.
it was about renewable energy,
Oh,
and he said,
sorry.
if you got, why don't people just charge their cars overnight using their solar panels?
That's about the stupidest shit I ever heard.
I think what's shocking, Jason, I think they've done it wrong. They should have gone down, what's it called? The hydrogen route, whatever it is, to power cars. You know, they've even created a part now that you can fit to a diesel engine that will make it run on hydrogen gas.
Well, they could make it here. We're in Gladstone. We're one of the gas hubs of the world. We don't have natural gas to our premises.
There's no money in that.
But the other one is they've got nuclear power stations in Australia. No, we can't go that. No.
I had a similar discussion with somebody yesterday talking about electric vehicles and, you know, how they're saying, oh, let's all have electric vehicles, be carbon neutral, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I went, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You're not burning carbons when you're driving the vehicle, but how many tons of carbon deposits were produced in the production of that vehicle? And then,
you're still
how many
using a
years
carbon
do you have
footprint
to
for
drive this
manufacturing.
vehicle before it balances out the effect of the vehicle being built? And they're like, I don't know. I remember reading it somewhere. 15 years.
You're not wrong. Can I chime in for?
Yeah, mate, chime in.
So yeah, if you research it, and not you guys, because I'm sure most of you guys are on the same page, but you know, liberal people and stuff that are, you know, and I think Elon Musk is a genius as far as what he's doing, but to claim that an electric car is zero emissions, that's just from the point of driving it off the lot. That doesn't include like the coal that's being burned or all the diesel. People forget that mining all those elements, those are big excavators, dump trucks, they're all burning diesel, usually in countries with no emission standards, so they don't have DEF fluid. They're just, and it's people lose that along the way. And what he just said isn't wrong, because there's a really good TED talk where a guy breaks it down, and I think, yeah, it's like a Tesla to like a medium duty truck. If you start from the point of manufacture, it's like 200,000 miles or 15 years before they cross paths as far as emissions. Not to mention the fact that, you know, where they mine cobalt, a lot of children are doing that mining. And but because, what's that?
They should. They need a job. Get them early.
Well, and that's fine, but it bothers me when people pretend like, you know, they're saving the environment. It's a ruse, you know. Everything's safe until it's not safe anymore.
I think,
Exactly.
I think the battery issue is the wrong way of looking at it. Like I said, we've got hydrogen. There's a company in Australia that reckon that they can convert diesel engines into using hydrogen, which is 85% cleaner. The argument's always been that, you know, just because batteries, but also people are robbing people. You know, like I can have a car, a battery car. I can plug it into my own house and pay. It works out about 8 pence a mile to charge it. So you've got the flip side of all that, where you got to go and when you say you're out in the back, you've got to use somebody else's charger. They're charging 22 pence a mile to charge your car. So you're better off just having a normal diesel car and charging it, you know, with diesel at 15 pence a mile. You're swaying it, you know. It's bollocks. Absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
Blow up the green. That's it.
Yeah, I'll stick with me good old Hilux.
Oh, a Hilux?
Yeah.
Did he say a Hilux?
Yes.
Yep.
It'll toss off.
It'll run forever. You'll be dead and it'll still be running.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got them here. They're just called something different, but we've got 2 of them in the family with over 300,000 miles. Still going.
Yep. Mine's up to 510,000 Ks. Still on original internals.
Yep. Yeah, you'll be buried and that thing will still be running.
On that bombshell, gentlemen, I'm going to go to bed because it's 3:30 in the morning and I need to get up in the morning and walk the dog in 6 hours. So I'm going to have to head to bed.
Who's
But it's
walking
been
who?
a pleasure joining you, lads.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks,
Who's
boss.
walking who?
See you soon. See you Monday.
Oh, we'll talk to you tomorrow night, mate.
Yeah, we'll have a chat. Not a problem. Take care, all. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
brother.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Right, gentlemen. Well, we've lost Moss. We've got an hour and a half. You guys have an awesome weekend. I reckon we'll wrap it up. And I'm going to put the rubbish out. And
On your cattle.
yeah, well, I was going to get that, so that's awesome.
Work on the Lancaster.
Why don't you
Work
fuck
on the
yourself?
Ford.
Why don't you fuck yourself?
I tried that. It doesn't work.
No. And I'm waiting on. He must have got held up in traffic or roadworks, but yeah, I've got to make. He's using about he does all these commission bills for the John Deere's, like it's unbelievable stuff. I mean, just is truly unbelievable. Did he message me the other day?
Yeah, you got a name or something I can search at my YouTube?
It's not on YouTube. It's
He's Insta, ain't
he? Instagram. Shooter. Hang on, let me bring it up.
Okay.
Let me see if I can bring it up here.
Aussie Checky, what's up? What's up?
There we go. Where is he? See if I can bring up these photos.
Wombat look like he's gonna fall asleep.
No,
I'm just checking.
Hang on, I'll just go through what he's done here, right? And we'll go full screen on it. This is just some of his work.
That's so cool. That's awesome.
Wow.
This guy's got a lot of time on his hands.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Nice driving. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I like the dioramas, man, but they just take up too much room.
All Outlaw Paints are just sort of mentioned.
Wow. Very good. And this commission work he does for other people?
Yeah, he gets commissioned.
Okay. Yeah, I could see this stuff being used in like displays for manufacturing companies, museums, things like that. Yeah.
Like he 3D printed that harvester, cane harvester.
Wow.
Nice bike.
Yeah, I was gonna say a pretty cool looking motorcycle in that last one. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
That one's awesome. That cane fire.
Look like a Peterbilt.
Wow.
Cab over. Yeah, that's cool.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Holy
Harley
moly.
Davidson. It looked like a Harley truck.
Damn.
Oh, 79.
Yeah, go the cruiser.
Where's he out of, Jason? Is he in Australia?
Yeah, Queenslander, mate. Queenslander.
Okay. I was going to say, because a lot of this farm equipment doesn't look familiar to me. Some does, but some doesn't.
What's the account name, Jess?
Judah 1934.
Send it to me, Wombat, would you?
Yeah, Norris.
Nice. Very, very impressive stuff.
That's cool right there.
He's next level.
Golly.
Yeah. Ha! Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh,
57.
nice. Nice little
Nice 57 and a nice little truck.
And the, what was that? What was that, like a 1950 version of a big wheel?
It looked like that.
Diorama.
It looked like a custom version of a big wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that would be the one of those the radio flyer tricycles.
Around me.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Wow, now that's cool. Look at that.
Coal rolling and everything.
Beautiful.
Mr. Burt Reynolds.
Ah, there we go. Smoking the Bandit. Now, what is that supposed to be? Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back to that one with the fire. Was that something he made himself?
That's burning the cane. It's burning the cane. Prepare for harvest.
Okay.
Sugar cane.
Right, sugar cane. I understand that, but I mean, is that something he made himself? The flames?
No.
Okay.
Well, there's the Ford, I think.
Yep.
Yep. That's an old Ford.
77.
Yep. Yeah, looks like mid 70s, early 70s, something. Yep.
All outlaw.
Very impressive.
Oh, mate, as I said, he's just on another level.
Yeah. Well, also his photography too.
Yeah.
I mean, how he presents this stuff is just as impressive as how he makes it.
Oh, Kentucky Chuck, finger looking good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we're
Quarter mile.
talking about.
That's it.
You get rid of that crotch rocket there, but I'll take the dragster. I'll take the rail car. It looks like a Fairlane sitting up on the.
Yeah. Well, you're going too fast here. Hold on. Okay. Nice.
There's Harley sitting there. Little go-kart. Jaws.
What is it? Is that off the coast of Australia somewhere?
That's in your swimming pool, mate. What are you on about?
Very nice. Wow. Damn, that is some good stuff. I'm looking at it on my big screen TV. It looks just as good there as it does on my computer screen. Looks even better.
Yeah. Rat rods.
That's
cool.
Nice. Yeah.
That's spectacular, isn't it, really? How he does the LEDs, I have no idea, but he's just...
Yeah. Well, the lighting is another art of modeling for some people, you know.
Yep.
Paul, you that Enterprise you have, Paul, that's lit up, correct?
Yeah, that's the Polar Lights kit.
Yeah. Now was that an aftermarket set you had to buy for the lighting?
No, that was a Polar Lights kit with a Polar Lights kit.
Okay, I see. Okay.
The electrical kit costs more than the kit.
I bet. Yeah. With all the wiring you got to put through there, I bet. Nice.
I mean,
very impressive stuff, Jason. Very impressive.
It's and he thanks me, you know, like, mate, what you do with this shit is unbelievable.
Yeah. Like I said, that's it looks like something he makes for product manufacturers like John Deere and other manufacturers.
Well,
like
they
that,
actually
and
commission
museums.
him. They commission him to do stuff for their dealerships and
Yeah. Yep.
And he's so humble. He goes, "Oh, it's okay." I'm like, Jesus.
Well, that's how one American company I think got their start. AMT Models. I think the
That was
original.
Joe.
I think the original guys were doing work for dealerships in their area because the people wanted a model of a car that they were going to buy, and so they. I think it was AMT, right? What was AMT?
It was actually SMP. Before SMP, before AMT, it was SMP. Right. Yeah, correct. They were the ones that started like that.
Yeah. So you see how a business can come out of something completely different. You know, people start looking for that, and then you make a model company out of it. So yeah, man, hats off to that guy, man. That's some awesome work.
Well, ladies, it's been a pleasure. You guys are the best, and take care. To everybody that's watched, thank you very, very much. And we will talk to you next weekend, 6 p.m. Australia time. So I might not be here, but I think James is going to be in control. And God help you all.
Yeah, well, James is going to be our Charles Nelson Riley, huh? I guess he's going to be our guest host.
Yeah, so I'm taking 2 days off for me. I'm not going to be doing paint. I'm not going to be doing models. I'm not going to be doing anything, but just 2 days for me. Making sure first up I get medical clearance this week to do it. And yeah.
Oh, good for you. Relax and have a good time, Jason.
Yeah. Mate, I'll be hitting a little white ball, so I'm not sure about relaxation, but yeah.
You say you're going to be massaging.
Wait a minute. You're just getting over back problems. You hurt yourself playing golf. You're going to go play golf again?
Yeah.
I never said I was smart. I never ever said I'm a smart man.
That's like telling a Harley rider not to ride a Harley.
I never meant to imply that. I was just curious.
Good. You don't want people to think that.
Yeah.
No, so it's an open. It's 2 days of competition, and yeah. So,
all righty.
I've been waiting for this for a while, and I'm going out to enjoy myself.
Need a break,
and enjoy the company and meet people and winning. If it happens, it happens. I'm not out there to become the next bloody Rory McIlroy. I'm just out there to take my mind for a nice, even, clean walk. And
well, I don't think you want to be like Rory McIlroy right now. He's not doing so well on the pro scene. He's kind of slipped into a bit of a obscurity, mediocrity.
No, mate. Rory's doing well. He's currently 7 under in the Canadian Open. So if I had a millionth of his skill, I'd be happy. But you know, Rory's just a good human being, so I like him.
Yeah, that's true. By the way, remember, Jason, lowest score wins, not highest. So remember,
it depends how you look at it.
Yeah, well, if it's an 8 or more, just mark it a snowman and move on. That's what you do. That's how you do it.
We call it a wipe here, and
a yellow snowman.
No, just a
yellow snowman. Yeah.
Well, just as I said the other day, I don't know. I was talking to one of your boys. I said 310 meters off the stick. I did a drive, so
that was me.
That is an American feat.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Is 310 meters is
900 feet.
1,070.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
because our fairways are done in meters.
Yeah, well, then you got to convert that to yards because that's how we measure our golf courses here
in yards. Here we go. So in yards, 339 yard drive.
That's very good.
And that was into the wind.
Okay.
And we could find my golf ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can find it, that's an even bigger bonus. Yeah.
We had I literally didn't even feel like when you hit a perfect shot, you cannot feel actually physically hitting the ball.
That's what I've heard.
So
I've never
you
played the
couldn't have
game.
been that more dead center out of the club, the driver, because I didn't even feel it come off the face. Like it was just you swung the club, the next minute the ball was there. It was bloody amazing.
Well, that's what I've heard from people say when they hit a baseball. Same thing. Just
Par 4, I was
right
only
through it.
I was 72 meters from the edge of the green, and I went on to make 6.
Well, I guess you got to work on your short game then.
The short game, yeah.
Oh, it's not even. It's all shit. But anyway.
Well, anyway, okay. So next week it's going to be an hour later start, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That way I can set my alarm for that. That means it's going to be. That means it means it's going to be 3 a.m. for us Americans. For you and me, Ed. If you. Yeah.
Shit, I'll be. Well, yeah, I could be up. It depends.
You were awake at 3:30 the other day, Ed. What the fuck are you on about?
Usually, it depends, man. Sometimes I'm up at 1:30. Sometimes I'm up at 5. I mean, sometimes I can't sleep. I mean, it just depends, man.
Yeah, my sleep time's all crazy all over the place. That's how I wound up hooking up with you in the first place, Jason. On one late night, I see this Aussie scale modeler thing, and I turn it on, and there's 3 of you there, Hibbo, you, and Peter, and you're just gabbing, and I started joining in, and then
and then you couldn't go to sleep after that. That's a nightmare. Yeah.
well, the one that almost knocked me out with laughing gas was when Peter had the chirping frogs.
Oh, yeah, chirping frogs. Yeah.
Sorry, Pete.
Thank you very much.
Pete. Anyway,
thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Have a great day.
Take care,
man. Thank you.
Hey, guys.